Hi, it's Lori from Peace, Love, and Therapy. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the holidays. For some of us, especially in the letters community, holidays can be tough. Um, One of the issues is that we may or may not have supportive family members. We just came back from Thanksgiving holiday and we're very lucky to have supportive family. Um, but even sometimes when people are supportive, it doesn't feel like our tribe. It doesn't feel like the same kind of support we might get from very affirming friends, family um, in our circle. And there's also something to be said for one of the professors in my graduate program used to say, when you go home, you're 4 feet tall again. So there's something to that, going back into the roles that we felt we had growing up. So I wanted to just maybe make some suggestions about your holidays. Number one is take care of yourself. If going home is not a safe place for you to be, um, then find some people who would welcome you on the holidays. Have your own gathering. There's certainly people you know who are probably in the same position or would love to come to your celebration. So try to find your tribe during the holidays and try to find an alternative place if you need to do that, because really you have to take care of you. Um, if you do decide to go and see family and friends during the holidays, be sure that you know that you have choices. Just because we have in the past been unwilling to, for instance, remove ourselves from a situation that's very uncomfortable, to speak up for ourselves in some way, to make a different decision than you've made in the past, you have control in most cases of how long you stay there, who you interact with, what you do or don't discuss. You don't have some of those choices. So keep that in mind. You may have more control than you realize about, um, as I said, staying there, leaving, speaking up. So think about that as well. Another thing is, some of us will go to the holidays uh, and we'll need a safe place to land afterwards. So if going over to have Christmas, or if you did it during Thanksgiving and it felt really stressful, um, then planning for the next holiday, Christmas is coming up, you may want to have something planned right afterwards. A friend's house you can go to, a meeting up with people that are in your social circle, very affirming people, to kind of decompress after time with your family that might have been stressful or uh, might have felt difficult. So making those plans can be really important about where you're going to go afterward, or who you're going to call, who you're going to get online and talk to, who can you get support from, and will they be available? That can be really important. The other thing is I recently read Brene Brown's latest book, and she talks about we tend to put people in categories, and we may write off a whole category of, say, family and friends who are conservative, or who have a different political view, or who have a different religious conviction. Her book is called, I believe it's Braving the Wilderness. Um, and it's really okay sometimes to not think so much in terms of labels, but to think about your history with people, particularly in your family, right? And their good attributes. And, if they show up and they are civil but not warm, if they don't ask a lot of questions about your life, you may be able to just give them some grace. Certainly no one needs to sort of put up with someone who's very unkind, someone who doesn't feel safe, someone who attacks you. Certainly you want to take steps to protect yourself, but sometimes it's just a difference of opinion. Um, and it may be that their opinion feels really hurtful to you, and that's valid. But you may choose to ignore that opinion, particularly if it doesn't come up during uh, those events. So those are all some ways that you might find to take care of yourself. The other thing is really good self-care. Get sleep. Um, Eat the food you love, but maybe not too much. Get some healthy choices in there. Go for a walk. That's a great stress reliever. You're in the middle of a family thing. You're like, you know what? I'm going to get some air. But in general, during this time of year when people are stressed about money, about time, about family, be sure to take really good care of yourself. Find, invite people to events. Go to events where your tribe will be there, and it's going to feel very affirming. If you have a faith, um, then find some time to go to the Christmas Eve service and join with people who have that same way of believing. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself. That's ultimately best for everyone in your life. And I wish you very happy holidays. Let me know what you think about the holidays and ways that you take care of yourself. Thanks so much.